it on? Is it on? Here we go. I think we are finally live after almost an hour of fuckery, which really took the piss. Here we go. I think we are. For fuck's sake, I forgot to mute that. Here we go. See what I mean by how inexperienced I am? I am very inexperienced in terms of live chats and fucking live Q&As and live streams. I am terrible with that stuff. But it looks like I am finally live, which makes me happy. But I think we are actually live, so... Hey, what is up you guys? It's your boy, the Lord's Legion, back at it again with another brand new live Q&A. I'm probably not going to do that, but, you know... I don't want to do that voice, honestly, because it's just, no. Let me check if everything's going. I can't see any comments. And now I can't see anything. Hold on. Ooh, I think I got a comment. Hey Vsauce, Michael here. Hey, how you doing, Abraham? You're like an OG of mine. Can everyone hear me just fine despite of all of the background music? Do you want me to turn it down a touch, or... Let me go on. I am live on it. Just need to make sure. Yeah, everything's fine. Thank you very much. Just need to make sure. Music is a bit loud. Okay, sorry. Let me turn it down. Let me turn the music down for you. Let me turn it down. Is this better? Just want to make sure everything is perfect. I can hear you just fine. Thank you very much, Vortex. Thank you very much. I just want to make sure that this is as good as I can possibly make it. Because I kept... It's fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, this is finally the 4K subscribers live Q&A. And I am very appreciative for everyone who has subscribed throughout all the years, especially recently, considering how this channel has shot. First question from Abraham. Big shout out to you. Have you read My Hero? No, I don't think I've ever read that. I believe that's an anime. Or manga even. I don't keep up with anime or manga outside of maybe Dragon Ball, but even then, I'm not really up to Super or Dragon Ball Super, whatever it's called. But yeah. Hopefully this is going to be a good live session by the time we get more people rolling. And I'm deeply sorry for all of the crap that I had to deal with for the past hour, because I am so inexperienced and I am totally shit at this. Let me make sure everything is perfectly fine, because I'm not sure if it's even live control room. Let's see. Ooh, I think we got more stuff. Congrats on 4K. Thanks very much, Vortex. Favorite writer and Comicron? I think Jonathan Hickman is really talented, specifically with what he was doing leading up to his Secret Wars, because that was a really fantastic storyline. I haven't read much comics recently, however. I haven't been keeping up with most stuff. Is everything going just fine, or is it just being so slow for me? La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Nothing seems to be coming up for me. And I don't know if it's froze or not. Let me check all of the stuff that's going on live streaming. Because I don't know. Ooh. My favourite comic series is Flash by Jeff Johns or Astonishing X-Men. I really need to read Astonishing X-Men more, because I completely, I don't know, I just kind of lost track of everything that was going on. So, yeah. I just need to catch up more. Everything seems to be good, apparently, as far as it says. I just want to make sure everything is perfect. Because if it's not perfect, I'm going to be angry. Okay, I'm on the... Read anything from Rebirth? Not recently. Like I said, I've completely tuned out from most comics as of late because I just don't have the time and I've got other stuff occupying me. See if we can get more questions rolled out, because I'm not sure if I'm laggy or if I'm just, I don't know. Ooh, 5 people are watching. How are you doing, everyone? Ever watched fucking Titans? Yes, and I deeply regret watching Titans because, my god, there's some good ideas, but it's unfortunate that everything was pretty much scrambled and it's all build up, no payoff. That's what this show is. Like Doom Patrol. And yes, I have been watching some Doom Patrol. That is a superior show in pretty much every way. Like, I don't even need to explain why Doom Patrol's that good, but it really is. I love Doom Patrol. Like, it has so much heart and everything. Okay, what else have we got? Have you heard about Marvel's new event, War of the Realms by Jason Aaron? Yes, I have, and I believe they've already killed off a few characters thus far, which would be really interesting. Like, I need to keep up with the whole thing about the War of the Realms. That Batman fight in the finale was the worst fight in the entire series. Yes, it was. It was so underwhelming that it was just laughable. And it was just like, what was even the point? It felt like a mid-season finale, and it totally was. But for some reason they decided to make that the true finale because fan service, I suppose. Like, it was so bad. One second. See if we can get more questions rolling, because I can't sense any. Still need to get more questions rolling. And we need more viewers as well, but I think after all of that debacle, I think people are getting pissed off, but you know, ooh, can you do a video on Disney Plus? I almost did actually. There was a bunch of announcements about Vision and Wanda, or WandaVision, whatever that's called, and all that stuff, but ultimately I pulled back on making that video, mainly because of a few other planned stuff, like the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, as well as like MK11 video. But I might reconsider and talk more about Disney Plus in the coming future, I suppose. But if you ask me, the one I'm looking forward to the most, if it's not confirmed already, is the Sith series, where apparently they're going to introduce Beta Ray Bill and Enchantress, which would be really kick-ass, and I would love to see that. But again, I don't know if that is 100% confirmed. I believe that was leaked a while ago, but you know how it is. If you're going to talk about confirmed ones, I would say the Hawkeye series sounds interesting, because apparently they're going to bring in Kate Bishop as well, which I think would be nice to see. Abraham asked, they just cast Bruce Wayne for Titans. Yeah, it was some guy from Game of Thrones. I can't remember his name from the top of my head, so I haven't seen enough of him, so I can't say for certain if he's going to be good as Bruce Wayne or not. But either way, I don't have high hopes for Titans. They should just renew Doom Patrol and cancel Titans altogether, or at least reboot the Titans and call them. Endgame is hype. Yes, Endgame is hype. I am really excited for Avengers Endgame. It will come out in about 2 weeks for me, because I get a day earlier than most people. Well, actually, it's less than 2 weeks now. Fucking hell. I am really pumped. I have no idea what to expect from Endgame, considering how we've only seen the first portion of Endgame thus far in terms of marketing, and they're keeping everything on the hush-hush. So, all bets are off on how that film's going to turn out. But either way, I think it will be much better than Infinity War, even though Infinity War is one of my favourite MCU films thus far. But as for MCU, speaking of MCU films, I think Avengers Forever, Avengers Always, you know it. But okay, for Titan Season 2, they're going to do... We are getting Robin, Starfire, Hawk, Dove, Gar, Raven, Jason, Donna, Deathstroke, Bruce Wayne, Ravager, Superboy, Crypto. Yeah, it is a bit too much for a 13 episode season, especially since they didn't even wrap up the whole Trigon arc yet. Like, that was supposed to be wrapped up in the end of season 1, but for some reason they wanted to do the mid-season finale as the definitive finale, and now for some reason it just, you know, they're just shoving everything in one season, which it's a big mistake. Like, I don't know if they're even going to bring back Batman for season 2, but you know, if they can do Batman for season 1, I'm sure they'll probably get him out of the ass for season 2. It is rumoured that Trigon is going to appear in one episode. That's a waste, considering all of the build-up towards Trigon for season 1. But unless, you know, the whole Titan series is a mess anyway, so fuck that show. Stick to everything else, like Doom Patrol, or Young Justice even. I still need to keep up on Young Justice. I haven't seen any of Young Justice, and I keep meaning to, because I hear nothing but great things about that show. But you know, I don't know. See, what other questions have we got? What did you miss? No, you haven't missed too much, Zilla Universe. You have came just in time, so feel free to send as many questions as you want. It's a free country. Raven, when I feel the darkness, it feels good. Oh yeah, it is really cringe. It's like, wow. It's like, kill me now, please. Are you excited for the Star Wars Mandalorian series on Disney Plus? I'm interested. I'm not sure if I'm going to give it a full-on watch, but I am interested to see where they're going to go with that series, because like I say, I only keep up with the main films and I don't really watch much outside of the films. And like I said, I don't watch Clone Wars or Rebels or anything beyond the movie, so either way I might give Mandalorian a shot, but it might slip my mind. But I'm hoping that they'll do more with Star Wars in the near future, because I think that franchise needs a bit of a boost. But I'm still looking forward to episode 9 and see where that's going to head off, because I have no idea. Robin killed so much on Titans. Yeah, he did. He is pretty psychotic on Titans. It's unbelievable. Like, even Jason Todd is psychotic in this version, and he's not even Red Hood yet. What the fuck? Like, they're just doing so much bullshit, and I'm like, why are you wasting everything on Titans? It's unfortunate too, because they were passionate to do it for years, and then they're just doing stupid stuff. It's ridiculous. Let's see, what else have we got? I don't know how long I'm going to do this live stream for. I was planning to do it for at least half an hour initially, but chances are it'll probably be an hour, so long as it's not heavily delayed. If it gets heavily delayed over time, I'll probably end it before it becomes catastrophic like the last one. But, you know, it is how it is. Let's see if we can get more questions or more people watching, because I need more questions. Like, it could be literally anything. Robin, I'm a douchebag. Jason, I'm a bigger douchebag. That is very accurate. I don't know if it's just the live stuff that's delayed, or if it's just the live chat, because for some reason that seems to be well off for me, and I don't know why. It's so bizarre. What comics to read for beginners? I'm like the last person you should ask, because truth be told, I haven't been reading comics for a while, because, like, again, I've just been pretty occupied with everything else at the moment, and, you know, yeah. But either way, I am happy. Like, as an unrelated side note, I am happy to be making videos again and doing more stuff, because I had such a massive burnout. It was kind of getting ridiculous. Silly unit. Oh, hold on. Let me get to Abraham first. Favorite Shazam moment, the boardroom scene. Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. Silly Universe asked, who do you think's better, Comic Book Cast 2 or Hybrid Network? Hands down Hybrid Network, because Hybrid Network are very professional. They provide legitimate news, and they just come across as more genuine to me. I think they're more professional. Well, Comic Book Cast, like, I'm not hating on Armin or anyone from there, but with the Comic Book Cast, they just pump out videos just for the sake of it, and a lot of it is just clickbait. Vortex Cinema asked, are you still hyped for New Mutants? No, if anything, I am more disappointed by New Mutants. I am crushed by New Mutants, because the original cut would have been amazing, but at this point, with all the delays and the fuckery surrounding it, it's pretty much dead on arrival, much like Dark Phoenix, and much like how Hellboy 2019 was. Hellboy 2019 was a massive disappointment, and it was pretty awful. Comic Book Cast repeats too much of the same topic. That they do. They keep recycling the same shit. Like, Here's a really interesting story. I remember one time the Comic Book Cast did a video on Gambit and its massive budget, but since that didn't get any views, they literally re-uploaded the same video but with more of a clickbait title or something like Gambit could be the first MCU film or something from Fox. And because people pointed out the fact that it was a re-upload with a more clickbait title, Armin quickly deleted the original one because it had least views and kept the clickbaity one. So, you know, take of that what you will. Comic Book Cast, oh my god, Spider-Man is going to appear in Venom 20... That is actually pretty accurate. Like, you're not wrong there, Abraham. Hi, hello Tevye, how's your day doing? I'm actually fine despite the fact that I had struggled with the live stream so far. But other than that, I think I'm on the right path. And thank you for asking, Tevye. You have been there since pretty much day one before I even became the Lord Sleekin. Like, you remember me back from the Mr. Boomer days. Don't forget, Comic Book Cast 2 fans are the worst. Yeah, that they are. They think he is pretty much God in terms of reporting, but he doesn't get his facts right a lot of the time. New Mutants is coming out this year in August. Disney confirmed. Yeah, everything's still going on in terms of... I remember good times on. My times were pretty bad as Mr. Boomer. Thank God for the rebrand, and I'm a better YouTuber. I think I'm pumping out better content in my opinion. I think I've grew a lot. New Mutants better be good, but I have no hope. Same. I like with all movies, especially comic book ones. I can't even speak today. But like with all comic book films, I do hope for the best for all of them, no matter how bad they may look. Like even Dark Phoenix, I'm hoping for it to be good. Congrats on 40k. Thanks, Tevye. But yeah, like even with Dark Phoenix, I'm hoping to be somewhat surprised. But at this point, I have no idea what to expect from that movie. Exactly! I was thinking that earlier. Today would be the day New Mutants would be released last year. It's like the 1 year anniversary. Like, it's depressing though, because at one point, Mr. Sinister was going to be in the New Mutants, and then they would do a trilogy based around it, which would have been amazing. Comic book fans, Comic Book Cast 2 and his fans are basically the main reason why I started to give up on the MCU. Yeah, I don't blame you. They keep... I mean, granted, I do love the MCU just as much as the next person, but I don't put it on a high pedestal and shit on anything that isn't the MCU. No, I mean, like, it's okay to enjoy other things. Like, I like Aquaman, I fairly enjoyed Shazam, and, you know, I try. Titans Episode 9, who cares about Hook and Dove? I don't care about pretty much anyone from Titans. Like, I gave up on that show. I'm not even going to watch Season 2 either. Let's see, we've got 6 people still watching. That is very good. I think we can keep this one going for another 30-35 minutes. And then call it a day, because I just want to make this live stream as good as the last one, despite how the last 15 minutes was a bit of a fuckery, but you know. They love to shit on other franchises that aren't from... Yeah, pretty much. They even shot on Deadpool 2, which personally I think Deadpool 2 is just as good, if not even better than Deadpool 1, because Deadpool 2 is very different for different reasons. Very different, but good for different reasons, if that makes sense. Hellboy 2019 is garbage. Yeah, that is. Swamp Thing is coming out in May 25th. I am looking forward to Swamp Thing because James Wong is producing and they're going to go more practical. I'm hoping it's going to be as good as Doom Patrol, so I have high hopes. I'm going to see Hellboy tomorrow, and oh boy, this should be fun to do a review of. Personally, I would advise you not to watch Hellboy, because Hellboy is not good and it isn't even worth it. But, you know, to each their own. If you want to experience it, I'm not going to stop you. Young Justice has been awesome. I still need to watch season 1, like I said earlier. Thoughts on Hellboy animated? Ooh, that's actually a really interesting one. I've seen clips from both animated movies and they look really good. Like, the animation is spot on, and even the voice cast, even the cast from the original films did reprise their roles, which got me really excited. And, you know, Ron Perlman is the definitive Hellboy, even though David Harbour did the best with what he was given. There's a rumour that New Mutants trailer will be coming out on April the 24th, but that's just a rumour. Yeah, I think there's going to be a trailer for New Mutants at some point, like, surely. Like, best animated series, Batman the Animated Series is up there for me. Speaking of DC animated, I'm just wondering, have you seen Justice League vs Fatal 5? Nope, not yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it, but I've heard mixed things about it. Hellboy deserved better? Yes, he does. Please give us Hellboy 3, because I would so die for that film. And, you know, Del Toro should conclude his trilogy. And Ron Perlman, like I said, is the definitive Hellboy, and I don't care how old he is, he can still pull off Hellboy. Because I saw that movie. Oh, that's a bit of a surprise, because I've heard the last Bruce Timm specific animated movies have been kind of dull. But I don't know, that one's actually a surprise that Fatal 5 is decent. Abraham asked, how about a Hellboy series? Ooh, I would love to see like a animated Hellboy series that exists within the Del Toro films, like a continuation, so that way Ron Perlman can reprise his role without having to put the makeup on. I think that would be a good alternative. Personally, I would take that over a sequel to Hellboy 2019, because Hellboy 2019 made me depressed, because I was defending that film for so long until I saw it. And, you know, I was like, you know, it may be a different version, but I'm hoping it's going in the right direction. But, you know, the animated Batman Hush movie is going to be awesome. No, I think personally the animated Batman Hush film is going to be dull, because it's from that New 52 animated universe, and I'm not fond of those films. Batman Why do people enjoy it? I am not the person you should ask, because that ship is awful. Which early 2000s Sony comparable movie do you think hasn't aged well? I don't think Spider-Man or even the Sam Raimi trilogy have aged well at all. Like, not even Spider-Man 2. People think that's the Citizen Kane of comic book films, but really Spider-Man 2 isn't that good in my opinion. It's better than the other ones, granted, and it is a good film, but I don't think it's like top 10 comic book films of all time, in my opinion. Hellboy, on the other hand, like especially the first one, I think holds up despite of some of the CG being wonky at times. I thought Hellboy still holds up relatively well, and I honestly love the old Hellboy movies. What's up? How you doing, man? I did see Reign of Superman animated movie in the theaters, and while it wasn't as good as Death of Superman, it was still okay at best. It was a bit disappointing, the part 2, but you know, I will agree that hey, rumors has it that Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 will be animated. I don't see how that will work, but it's coming out of nowhere. I think there is an argument to be made that it could be a reality that they are going to do an animated Spider-Man 4 or some sort of continuation of the Sam Raimi series, but I don't know if we're going to get it anytime soon. Like, if they're going to announce it, don't expect it to come out for another 3 or 4 years. That's all I'm going to say. Favorite friendship in comics? Ooh, let me think. Cap and Iron Man. I mean, that's an obvious one, but, you know, that's one that can spring from the top of my head. Have you been hearing rumours about new Batman Arkham game? No, I haven't, and I don't keep up with them because, you know, people make so many Batman Arkham videos, and it takes the piss at this point. Plus, I am really hoping for Super Sons animation. I have heard rumours that they're gonna do Super Sons at some point within that universe. I think they totally should, considering how they keep prioritising fucking Damian Wayne. Titans in a nutshell, Blue Filter, yeah. High Top Films has actually pointed that out a lot of times. You should totally check that guy out. High Top Films, he is a really talented YouTuber and he is very passionate in terms of filmmaking. Trying to think of what else to say. I was like, I had this complete brain fart where I was going to say something, but I completely forgot at the last minute because it Blue Filter. But yeah, Titans wasn't all that bad. Nah, I feel it was pretty dreadful personally. How do you feel about Lance Glenn cast as Bruce Wayne for Titans? I haven't seen enough of the actor to make an opinion. Doom Patrol has been awesome. Yes, I agree. I'm keeping saying Doom Patrol is a fantastic series, and you know I can't wait to see more of it and see it get renewed. And I can't wait for Swamp Thing, especially since they're going in a similar route with Doom Patrol. Or at least so from what I've heard. But I mean, anything other than Titans, I can live for. Ooh. I forgot to say, since the X-Men are going to be in the MCU, I'm getting sick of people now saying that all the X-Men movies are terrible, including Logan and First Class. Personally, I've never been a fan of most X-Men films outside of First Class, Logan, and both Deadpool films. Like even the original trilogy didn't even age well. I didn't think Days of Future Past was really that good. Apocalypse was just dreadful. Dark Phoenix is going to be crap, probably. But yeah. Logan, First Class, Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, go watch them. Cyborg is better than Doom Patrol, yes he is, I'm not even going to deny that. Fantastic still sucks in 2019 entirely. Yeah, exactly. Oh fuck no, I can't even speak. Fantastic sucked back then and it sucks forever. Thoughts on Jonathan Wade playing Cyborg? He is great. Logan was fantastic. Yes, it was. It's actually one of my top 5 favourite comic book films ever made. Like, it's up there with Black Panther, The Dark Knight. It's up there for me. Days of Future Past was amazing, but that's my opinion. Fair enough. Like, I do appreciate people enjoying movies that I'm not a fan of, but you know, that's just me. What are your reactions to when Arthur Fleck was forced to make little Bruce Wayne smile? And that was a chilling shot. Like, I cannot wait to see the Joker movie. I am so hyped. Here's a good one. Which Fantastic Four movie do you think is the best? Probably the 2000s version, the first one at least, because that one had heart. Like, even Rise of the Silver Surfer, despite it being dumber in comparison, it still had the core essence of the Fantastic Four. Most of the X-Men movies, all about Wolverine, not the team. That is very true. Favourite X-Men team? Me, the Jim Lee era team. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to agree with you on that one because that was the team I grew up with. Into the Spider-Verse, in my opinion, was one of my all-time favourite Spider-Man movie. Yes, I agree there. It's probably... Like, I originally thought it was either The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I know many people hate that film, but personally, I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I thought it was between that or Homecoming for me, but Into the Spider-Verse just wipes the floor with both of them combined, and it is my personal favourite. The Invisible Man movie from Blumhouse is going to be good. I think it's going to be fantastic. Because Blumhouse can do pretty much anything. What are your thoughts on Jared Leto playing Morbius, the Living Vampire? I think he's good casting, so long as he can actually have a good script. I think he's going to do just fine. What else have we got? Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Morbius. I think out of all of the spin-offs from the Sony Spider-Man universe, I think Morbius was the one they should have went with after Venom, and I'm glad they actually did that. And I actually can't wait to see what he's going to look like as a full-on vampire, because like they're doing, yeah. Favorite Spider-Man costume? From the top of my head, the Iron Spider. I've heard they're going to be doing an extended cut of Spider-Verse that's coming out. Ooh, that is going to be interesting if they do end up doing a extended cut of Spider-Verse. But I'm not sure if that is plausible, but you know, I could be wrong. Any opinion on all new Wolverine Laura becoming? Because personally, I love Laura X-23 as well. Same here, I honestly love Laura X-23 as Wolverine. I think it was the perfect time for her to take up the mantle, and she should have maintained that role, but that's just me. I still maintain Morbius isn't a good idea. Fair enough, I think out of all of the side characters in the Spider-Man universe, Morbius is one of the only ones you could actually get away with outside of Venom. Thoughts on Jason and Titans? Nah, I'm not fond of Jason. They completely butchered Jason in Titans. I'm really interested in this Sonyverse. We've got Venom 2 coming, Morbius, but I have heard they're going to be doing a Kraven the Hunter movie. Please don't do Kraven. I actually don't like Kraven the Hunter in any capacity. I think outside of the Spectacular Spider-Man animated series, I have never liked Kraven, and Kraven's Last Hunt is an overrated story, but that's just me. Captain America has to say Avengers Assemble in Avengers Endgame. Completely agree. Like, personally, if they do revive everyone from the Soul Stone or however, then I think that is the perfect time for him to say Avengers Assemble. Jason broke the cop's back. Don't remind me of that. Opinions on Disney now owning Fox? Great idea. I'm actually happy that they can now play around with Fantastic Four and the X-Men. I'm sure people are going to moan about this monopoly, but let's face it, it was the next big thing anyway, and Disney wasn't even the first to do a whole merger deal anyway, so, you know, it was inevitable that they were going to buy someone out. Who do y'all think will be the next villain for the MCU? Will it be a returning villain? I don't know. I'm hoping for maybe Dormammu, but, you know, if you're gonna go for a Fox-related character, I think Doctor Doom should be the definitive Loki style villain, where he can be a recurring villain throughout the MCU moving forward. And, you know, I cannot wait to see Doctor Doom in the MCU. I hope he gets his own movie before the Fantastic Four, like I keep fucking praying. How to enjoy Titans, take a shot every time a character dies. That is actually pretty accurate. Like, Titans is just dreadful. They should make that Doctor Doom movie. That they should. Which movie do you think is overrated? For me, Avatar, Frozen, Spider-Man 2, Please Don't Attack Me. I agree with all of the above. Avatar is overrated, Frozen overrated, Spider-Man 2 really overrated. My pants would be brown if Doctor Doom arrives. Same. You know, like, if he appears in Endgame, which I don't know if he will, like, probably unlikely, but if he does, I'll probably faint. Like that one person who apparently fainted during the screening for Endgame. Titans finale, it was all a dream. I just love how everyone is crapping on Titans in this live stream. I actually love it. It's mostly Abraham, but you know, he's allowed because, you know, Abraham has been here for a very long time, so big shout out to you. Doctor Doom forever and always. You know it, Doctor Doom is the best Marvel villain ever conceived. No question about it. No doubt. They dinked him in Fantastic Four 2015. Yeah, don't even talk about Doom 2015. He is just the worst. Like, he makes the other Doom look good in comparison. Like, fuck that version. Excuse me one moment. So we got like another... let's go for another 20 minutes and then we'll call this live stream a close. I really want to see more of Joker in Titans. Looks sleek in the purple suit. Yeah, he looked pretty good as far as costumes are concerned. Do you think that Geeks and Gamers is the worst YouTubers? Like, even worse than... I've not seen that channel, so I can't judge. But I did hear Deathstroke will be... yeah, I don't think they're gonna do Joker for season 2. How would you do a Super Sons animated and introduce Jonathan Kent Superboy into the animated? I don't know too much about Jonathan Kent personally, so I'm not the person you should ask, but you know, I would be happy to if they eventually bring him for the animated universe, because at this point they keep doing Damian Wayne movies and they keep centering around Damian Wayne, so why not do Jonathan Kent and do that team up movie? It's pretty much logical at this point. But yeah, so far it does seem like this live stream has been pretty successful and people are enjoying it. Like, there's no problems this time, so it makes me happy that you lot seem to be enjoying. That Sonic the Hedgehog movie is going to be weird. It's probably going to be shit, let's be honest. Opinion on Man of Steel for me, I think it's a very underrated film. Yes, it is. I didn't like it when it came out, but upon rewatching it, if you can look past all of the misconceptions about Superman, I do think that it's a solid film on its own. Something that I don't get about Raven's mother being evil. If she was evil the entire time, like, yeah, at this point you're pretty much putting out everything from High Top Films, and you're not wrong. Like, all of it is nonsensical. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie looks really bad. Yeah, like, have you seen that trailer, the one that I leaked the other week, like around April 1st? Yeah, that trailer, oh, that was hideous. I can't wait for the Batman movie, especially Penguin. I remember watching all Batman movies, I was scared of Penguin, looked scary, but I liked it. I'm excited for the Batman. I'm not sure if they should go with the Penguin though, because personally I would rather see someone like Clayface, or a character who deserves to be redeemed like Mr. Freeze or Poison Ivy. Those characters should be done right, personally. But yeah. I did see that joke, it was really funny. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Is Hellboy 2019 more of a murderer than the DCEU Batman? Tough to say. It's tough to say considering how DCEU Batman has more movies under his belt. We've got Pokemon movie, Sonic, What Next, Mario. Yeah, they are actually doing a Mario movie, aren't they? They're going to do a an animated Mario film from Illumination, I believe. The guys who made the Despicable Me films. Funniest best scene in Titans, the car seat. Yes! Oh, the effects though, like, wow, it was so convincing. Hellboy hunts monsters, that he does. He is an expert at what he does, and he hunts down monsters more than anything else. Although sometimes he will kill some dickheads. I would love to see Two-Face as a future villain. I squeal when he flipped the coin whenever he kills a lot. Yeah, I would love to see Two-Face come back, even though he's been done perfectly fine in The Dark Knight. How are they going to do a Mario animated movie? They're gonna probably make it nothing but memes, and it'll probably be dated, and it's probably gonna be crap because Illumination are terrible, and I don't like their movies. And they're also doing a Shrek reboot as well, which is just no. The truck from Titans is the best villain in Titans. Oh my god, Abraham's just slaughtering Titans tonight, and it's so great. You know, round of applause. You are like the true MVP of this chat right now, just talking about how shit Titans is. You know what? I feel like I should just give you a whole shout out or something. A Shrek reboot. Yeah, it's gonna be shit. Opinions on Shrek franchise. I love the first two Shrek films. No, what was it? What was this? Shrek the Third, that was the third one. That was disappointing. It wasn't bad, but it was just very disappointing. But Shrek Forever After, that was the last one. I didn't even see it, and I heard that was the worst. You've basically killed Titans. Yeah, you can thank Abraham for that one, because he's just killing Titans left, right and centre. Swamp Life. I am actually looking forward to Swamp Thing. I am really pumped. I just love to trust the series. Hey, you keep doing you, man. You keep doing you. Swamp Thing series. Yep. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what Swamp Thing looks like, since they're going to go more of a practical angle. Opinion on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, because me personally, while I'm excited, I don't really trust EA. I don't play games about Star Wars, so... But, you know, like you say, it's EA. It's probably going to be half-assed, or it's probably going to be, like, covered in fucking transactions or shit. I'm actually looking forward for the upcoming Stargirl series. I haven't heard enough about Stargirl, nor do I even know about the character to form an opinion, but, you know, it can't be much worse than Titans. Titans episode. Beast Boy is a cannibal and needs some. Oh my god. What are your thoughts on Birds of Prey? I need to see a full-on trailer for Birds of Prey. I'm not hopeful about Birds of Prey, but I'm hoping they do Black Mask justice at the very least. Do you agree with High Top Films on his Spider-Man Homecoming? To a certain extent, while I do think Homecoming is superior to the Raimi films, I do see where he's coming from with the lack of responsibility and consequences. So, you know, I do really appreciate his videos because he knows exactly what he is talking about. If you think about Titans, every episode someone gets injured in some way. That's like a main trope for Titans in general. Respawn Entertainment is the one that's making this Star Wars game, and they did say no to microtransactions. At least that's a step in the right direction, because microtransactions, are a pretty scummy practice. I know Mortal Kombat 11 are doing microtransactions, but only for cosmetics and stuff, so at least it's not like a pay-to-win game. So, good on NetherRealm Studios, they know what they're doing, and I cannot wait for MK11. As long as my predictions for the first Combat Pack 1 will be accurate, I think there's a pretty good chance that it will be. I'm looking forward to the Black Widow film, which will be rated R, surprisingly. Is it rated R? Like, last time I checked, they confirmed that it's PG-13, that they're not going to do a rated R Black Widow film. Unless they're going to do, like, a Blade film that'll be rated R, or a rated R Punisher. I don't know. But Taskmaster, I cannot wait to see him done right, because I think it was way overdue to see the arrival of Taskmaster. Like, I heard he was meant to be in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. years ago, but then they just kind of scrapped him at the last minute. Do you watch anime? No, I do not. Not outside of Dragon Ball Z, at least. Also, no multiplayer, so that's good. News, however, I don't trust EA, because yeah, I don't trust EA. EA can just rot. Hello Jacob, how are you doing? Nice to finally see you join this live stream. Like, I was expecting this one to be like 45 minutes, but I went over by 10. I'm tempted to go for another 20 minutes, but, you know, let's see how long this can last and see the real questions. What's your reactions to Superman's cameo from Shazam? I saw it coming, and it was a bit of a cop-out that we didn't even get to see Henry Cavill's face, which I know it was Zachary Levi's stunt double, so no. I want to see Prince of Edenia, the bastard son of Argus. Rain, yes! We need Rain! We need to see the return of Rain. He has to come back as DLC character. Any opinion on the Marvel Netflix shows all cancelled because I'm so sad? Yes, I am really disappointed. I hope Hulu revives the series to some capacity, but I have no idea. I'm doing good, how about you? I am doing fine. Thank you very much, Jacob. I hope you are doing well yourself. Rain makes... Oh, Abraham, you are such a funny guy. Like, really, no joke. It would be really funny if the people starting to boycott Black Widow because they think it's a... yeah, they'll probably do something stupid, but at this point everyone loves, you know, Black Widow, so I don't think they're going to have any problems with Black Widow. Isn't Henry doing The Witcher? Yes, he is. He's still doing The Witcher. Yeah. Henry Cavill is casted in The Witcher. Any opinions on Shazam? Captain Marvel, personally, I love Captain Marvel, Shazam. I like the character enough, perhaps, that he spoiled Shazam for me. Sorry. Lol. Bracker eats all the good cat. I'm not talking about the... Oh, wow. I thought it would be more Melina's thing, personally, since she's bisexual, but, you know, no judging. But yeah, speaking of Melina, she better be an unlockable for MK11, because I cannot wait to see Melina come back, if she does come back. Wow, that's dark. Oops, I am a twisted person in real life, trust me. Like, in terms of my humour, I can be really dirty-minded, as well as pretty disturbed. Wait, Melina is bisexual? Yeah, she was... I believe in the canon of MKX, she was dating Tanya, I believe. Like, they were in a full-on relationship. It was implied, but they never found any. I can see her as DLC. Yeah, she could be DLC as well, but I think more than not, she will be a unlockable at the very least, like a hidden unlockable. The main villain of Titans, Vsauce, it would all make sense. That seems pretty legit. What are your thoughts on the new Star Wars game? I haven't really seen it. Want Melina a clone? I think that might be an explanation on how they're going to bring back Melina, unless they're going to do the time travel aspects, like how they did with Baraka, which would make sense. When there is smoke, there is fire. Where is Smoke? I think he'll be DLC, because he is like a fan favourite character. I would be perfectly okay to see him as a cyborg at the very least, because they lack Lin Kuei cyber ninjas, so it would make sense. Noob is back, that he is. I cannot wait to see Noob Saibot and what he's going to do. I want to see Noob fight Scorpion and what Scorpion did to... Yes, that rematch is long overdue. I love Noob Saibot, I love Scorpion, those are two of my favourite ninjas from the Mortal Kombat franchise. Please let that happen in the story mode, because I do love these characters. Also, they did bring back Shao Kahn. That they did. And I cannot wait to see how Shao Kahn is going to play as the DLC character. Because we have yet to see any of his gameplay. We've only seen him from... some lovely trivia. Noob Backward is Boone, which is the voice of Scorpion from the original MK. So they are the same person. That's pretty much Comic Book Cat in a nutshell, if they're even fans of... So apparently DLC Shao Kahn is heavily a part of the story. I like it. Me too. I am happy that they are bringing Shao Kahn back to the forefront. I am personally hoping for Sub-Zero and Frost to team up. Yeah, I think, if anything, I think Frost is going to be a villain because I believe she is going to be assisting... What's her name? Not Cortana. What's her name? Kronika, that's the one. Kronika. MK11 is going to be lit. I'm sure it will. Cybot Backwards is Tobias, co-founder, I guess. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Ed Boon. MK11 looks awesome. That it does. I cannot wait to see that game and have my hands on the game because it looks miles better than Injustice 2. I think Injustice 2, in retrospect, was a little disappointing. Kronika, thanks for correcting me. I think I might be a little delayed. Kronika. Keeper of Time, that she is above Elder God status. She is like the most powerful being in the Mortal Kombat mythos as far as we know. In the end of every MK11 announcement, pre-order Shao Kahn. That's very much accurate. She's the one who caused all the... I personally love Injustice 2. I think Injustice 2 is a pretty fun game personally, but in terms of content it sort of lacks, and in comparison to previous NetherRealm games, like I was expecting a little more. I hear there will be many endings for MK. Yeah, there is at least 2 alternate endings for MK11, and I hope they do something a little more in terms of that concept. Shazam gets killed by Superman Lee. Oh, that was dark while watching that. Like, wow. Thoughts on the Trench movie? For me, I think it'll be cool having a horror movie within the DCEU, given how DC films are. Trench. I don't know why they're doing the Trench movie, but you know, to each their own. It's not like I got anything against the Trench, but it just seems a bit unnecessary having them, you know, have their own standalone. Like, I would rather see anything else. Well, we did get TMNT and Injustice 2, so that was cool. Yeah, that is true. That was a pleasant surprise. I thought they were going to do someone completely different, but I'm still hoping that Spawn will be a DLC character in MK11. So if they're doing the Trench, they may as well do... Yeah, don't get me started on the 7 Deadly Sins. Like, the effects on them just look god-awful. DC Comics, praise our Lord and Saviour for our company, Lord. I think I'm starting to get heavily delayed again, but you know, that's not going to stop me from, you know, answering questions and talk. Well, we did get the 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah, I don't know if they're worthy of having their own movie, but you know, if they're going to do the Trench, why not, I suppose. I'm surprised that's not even announced yet, since they announced pretty much everything. Because, you know, they are that crazy in terms of announcements. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Let's see, we'll go for another 15 minutes, and then we'll call it a day. I know I keep saying, oh, let's go for this and that and the other, but no more than 15 more minutes. I really want a Batman Under the Red Hood live action movie. Yes, please. Like, I think they'll save that for a sequel, if anything, but please do the Under the Red Hood movie. That is live action. Jacob asked, PS4 or Xbox One? I've got an Xbox One, so I'll probably have to fall towards the latter. Personally, but you know, I should get a... Personally, I think the 7 Deadly Sins should stay in Shazam, Captain Marvel movie. Yeah, they'll probably keep them as villains as opposed to having their own standalone film. But, you know... what was it? Did Sonic design give you vibes of the TMNT 2014 movie? Not really. I think by comparison the Sonic design is a lot better, more faithful, but even still, that design, like, it could have been worse. Or let's be real, it could have been a much worse design. So, well, even still, Titans Batman fight with free music, funniest figure I've ever seen. Look, if someone has an edit or even a link to that video, please send it to me. What do you think Joaquin Phoenix as Doctor Strange or Bruce? Nah, I don't see him as either of those roles. Though I am really excited for him as Joker. Like I said, that's a I think he is going to be a phenomenal Joker, up there with Heath Ledger as far as I'm concerned. Have you seen the trailer for Doom Annihilation? I don't even play Doom. I haven't even played the first Doom game, so I am not the person you should ask. Personally, I would really want a Mary movie in... a Mary Marvel in Injustice 2. Yeah, sure. Wonder Woman 1984 could be good and confusing at the same time. I have no idea on what they're going to do with that sequel, but who the fuck knows. So the Batman movie takes place in the 90s where Bruce Wayne is 20 years old. The Joker movie doesn't take place in the 1980s, so I don't know if he doesn't want to do sequels, but then again, ooh, what if the Batman is actually connected to the Joker standalone film? That would be a huge, like, wow. Me when I see Titans, y'all need therapy. That they do. I've heard Cheetah is going to be in Wonder Woman. Yeah, they've already confirmed that. She is the main villain for Wonder Woman 1984. The Joker movie is a standalone, that it is, but I do hope that they might reconsider and make that at least connected to the Batman, so long as like both movies are up to standard. Well, you know. But, you know, like I said, I'm perfectly fine with those two movies being disconnected. But if they want to connect the tissue between the two, by all means. Funny thing is that we are getting the Titans Batman before the... You're not wrong. They're like forcing like a cast for Batman for Titans. Like, Jesus Christ, they're very persistent when it comes to casting. Thoughts on the upcoming Black Adam movie? Is it even going to happen? Apparently they're going to shoot soon, but I don't know. James Gunn's Suicide Squad of the yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. I don't know what James Gunn's going to do with Suicide Squad 2, but you know, I'm not looking forward to it personally, because you know, I don't care for Suicide Squad 2. I need to see at least a trailer, which I know they haven't even shot yet. Abe is really trashing. Abe is pretty much invading the top chat, I swear, and you know, more power to you, Abe. More power to you. You know, keep the chat alive with your constant roasts over Titans. Like, I'm pretty sure this live stream will get flagged for all of the spam of Titans, but you know, I don't even care. It's not like my videos are monetized unless they get claimed, but even still. I've heard my favourite and funny wacky looking Polka Dot Man is in Suicide Group, apart from with King fucking Shark. I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah, he's probably going to be the first one to die, much like Slipknot. Message retracted. I wonder what you were going to say. Thanks to Shazam, we are getting a sequel and a Black Adam movie. Are they though? I mean, that's if they make a profit, but I don't know. I need to keep up with what they're doing at the box office before I can really decipher, but apparently it's been greenlit. Thoughts on the Lego movie franchise? I haven't seen the last few, but it's surprising how that shared universe is stronger than anything else, with the exception of the MCU. Are you farsighted or nearsighted? I'm Wonder. Oh my god. WandaVision. That is a dumb fucking title. I swear to god. If he's the first one to die, I will do nothing and watch the whole movie. Yeah, I'll probably do the same, bud. I'll probably do the exact same. But, you know, I'll probably give it a watch, regardless. Here the Captain... No, not Captain. Here the Falcon and Winter Soldier series coming apart with Wanda and Vision and Hawkeye. Yeah, they're all confirmed. I'll give them a watch too, but that WandaVision title is so dumb. Thoughts on the upcoming Brian Michael Bendis Superman, because I've been reading the series and it ain't that bad. And is it really bad and really stupid? I haven't read anything from Brian Michael Bendis' Superman run. I've heard nothing but bad things. What are your thoughts on Disney Plus? It has promise. WandaVision, WakandaVision. Where's the and? That is true. We do need an and or something. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, that title is so dumb, they need to change it. Like, why can't we just have something as simple as Scarlet Witch and Vision, or Vision and Scarlet Witch? Or better yet, why can't you just have them have their own separate series? Like, Scarlet Witch alone, you can do so much with. But instead, they just want to butcher it and just have them share the same series, which does both characters disjustice. Robin, I need drugs, Jason Plastico Paper. Wow. Let's see, what else have we got? It could be Fish and Wanda. Scarlet Witch. Yeah. House of M coming not soon enough. Baby. Wow. I'm going to leave this live video because I've got other stuff to do. So bye, Lord. Thanks for coming, Silly Universe. It is a pleasure to have you asking questions, and I'm glad that you had a lot of fun with this live stream. And like with all of my live streams, this will always be watchable afterwards. Any opinion on Legion? I loved the first season. I need to watch the second season. I am so behind on that, and Noah Hawley is a wonderful talent, and if he does make that Doctor Doom movie for the MCU, I'm just going to explode, and I'll be like, fuck yes, we're finally getting the Doctor Doom movie, and I told you that Doctor Doom should have been the very first villain movie for the MCU. House of M movie needs to happen. Not right now, unless they could do something about the House of M being about bringing the mutants into the MCU. But yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with Legion of Doom. I don't think they're going to do anything with that at this point, unless they're going to do a soft reboot for Justice League. But, you know, Robin looks at Jason. Look at Jason, piss me off. Beast Boy, why, Robin? His existence makes me mad. That is so edgy. Opinion on Disney Plus, because me personally, I'm bent out for these streaming services. I think Disney Plus is going to have some promise, but I can't deny, yeah, the whole streaming service craze is a bit much, let's say that. But, you know, like I say, I think Disney, Marvel, you know, LucasArts or Lucasfilms even, I think they'll do just fine with the streaming service personally. But I don't know about anything else, because we just want a big rock star. Titan should have been an outside. That is actually a good point. Like, imagine Like, that type of style for Titans, what they have going for, that would work so much better for the Outsiders series if they were ever to make one. Like, it makes more sense to me. You've got a really good point. It's killing my wallet. Yeah, it pretty much melts everyone's wallets, like, with the streaming services these days. Like, I don't know what Disney Plus is going to cost in total. Ezra Miller is going to write his own Flash movie, and he has a comic book with Black Flash, but rumours has it that Warner Bros. Denied the script. I hope to God Ezra Miller leaves the DCEU because he is a terrible Flash and he is a terrible actor. I am sorry, I do not like Ezra Miller in the slightest. He is a terrible Flash, he is terrible in Fantastic Beasts, he has an ugly face, and I just want to punch him. Personally, in my opinion, the only thing I'm looking forward to in Disney Plus is Star Wars Clone Wars. Yeah, I mean, I guess I need to catch up on Clone Wars personally, but I am looking forward to that as well. Since they have Batman Cast and Titans, make Batman and the Outsiders, that would be really interesting. I would actually like to see a Batman and the Outsiders series, if they could even have the full rights, or if they can even get away from making a Batman and the Outsiders series. I agree, he should have been Wally West. Yeah, come to think of it, he makes more sense as Wally West, and they should have used Wally West in general anyway, because, you know, CW has Barry Allen, so you may as well just have Wally West for the movies. Cheesy in it. Yeah, it is very cheesy. Very, very cheesy. Personally, I think we're burnt out with Batman and we need a break. Yeah, true, we need to give other characters the spotlight, like Swamp Thing. Thank God he's finally getting his due. He's been quiet for the last few years and we do need more stuff outside of the Batman mythos to make things fresh. Like, I could do without Birds of Prey personally, but again, I need to see at least something or a trailer. Robin to Jason, my father will hear about this. What do you think of Katana and Defora? They both look amazing, especially how Defora can transform into a bug. So if they have a soft reboot, it would be weird having the same actor. That is a really good point. That's why I'm happy with Shazam finally getting the spotlight. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Detective Pikachu? It looks really interesting, to be fair. Like, this is, like, that is the video game adaptation that I'm looking forward to the most, and also has the most balls. Any thoughts on HBO's Watchmen series? No, I need to see more from it. I need to see what they're trying to do with that series. But yeah. Any opinion on Doomsday Clock getting delayed again? I have been keeping up with Doomsday Clock. I've been tuning out for months on end. Starfire character in a nutshell? I don't know. She basically says that all the time. Yeah, she's like a broken record on Titans. She really is. Mantis is Marvel's Starfire. I mean, Mantis is a better Starfire than Starfire from Titans, which is very bizarre. Like, it is really mind-boggling. Let's see, have we got any more questions for me to check out? So we got Shazam, Batman, Superman, Cyborg, Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Martian Manhunter and Green Lantern will be left to film this phase. Yeah, it seems like it. Everyone is broken, even Avatar. That is so true, it's like, oh, edgy, dark, gritty. Personally, I maintain that Cyborg should have been on Titans. Yeah, Cyborg should have been on Titans, but I'm not complaining that he's in Doom Patrol. I think he serves his purpose really well, and the actor who does him in Doom Patrol does a really phenomenal job. But, you know, I'd rather him be in Doom Patrol than in Justice League, because I never saw him as a member of the Justice League. I never agreed with that. Do you think Venom will be in the MCU? I have no idea. How are you doing, and how do you feel about getting to 4K? I'm doing pretty fine, thank you very much. And having 4K, I didn't expect to jump this far. Like, I'm glad that my channel is starting to jump again in terms of views and sub growth. So I'm hoping to keep up with the momentum this time around. I really hope Hal will be cocky, but I highly doubt it, but we'll see. I have no idea what they're going to do with Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Cyborg Titan. I'm not a monster. My dad doesn't understand me, no one does. Oh, Jesus. Abraham, he is relentless when it comes down to Titans. How long should I do this? Should I go on for? Should I go for another 15 minutes? Because I really need the toilet. What are your thoughts on YouTube drama? I don't keep up with it. Well, I gotta go. See you, man. Thanks for tuning in, Tevye. It's always a pleasure to have you on. You are a true OG within the Lord's Legion, and it's good to have you around. Me vs Titan is over in 1 second. Oh yes, you would get flagged if you went up against Titans. Abe has been roasting Titan so hard, it had been burnt to nothing but dust. Oh man, you know what? At some point I feel like I should let Abe make a video on Titans so that I can upload, or maybe I can even have him collab on this whole roasting of Titans. Like, that would be really good. You're welcome. Yep. Good to see you again, Tevye. Love to have you around. Before I skedaddle, is there a schedule for streams? I don't know if I'm going to do any more streams, but I will keep you updated on the community page. I'll probably keep you updated on that. Thanos Titans. That's pretty much accurate, Abe. It really is accurate. Ever since this live stream has started, it's been nothing but slaughter coming from Abe and how he's been slaughtering Titans to no end. Titans filters. Ah, Jesus. I don't even know how this has happened, the fact that people are talking about. Well, I gotta go. Take care, everyone, and I hope you all have a splendid weekend. Cheerio! Thank you for joining. I can't even pronounce your name. Is it Quasproops? I can't even pronounce. But it's great having you on the live chat. Titans, this is the birth of Edge Titans. That is so accurate. It really is. So since we got another 10 minutes, make the most of the next 10 minutes and give me as many splendid questions as physically possible, whether it'll be more comic booky stuff or about what I'm going to do. Hey man, I gotta go some stuff, so do take care everyone. Thanks for joining, Jacob. It is splendid having you around. Teen Titans Go Get Serious is literally Titans. It really is, you're not wrong. I thought Black Canary was the one to scream, bye now. Yeah, see you later, people who are leaving the chat. Yeah, it's really splendid having this be successful. I got 10 minutes to annihilate Titans once and for all. Look, let's be real, if Titans Season 2 gets cancelled, I'm going to blame Abraham, but at the same time I'm going to praise him. Because, you know, he's been destroying Titans left, right and centre. Like, it's so glorious. Let's see what is going on. I'm trying to see if there's more questions for me to answer before I go. And I really need the toilet as well, but I'm keeping myself in check. I got to pull my Mega 100 punches combo on Titans. I got time. Please do, please do. So has anyone got more questions? Abraham is Shang Tsung as Titans is Liu Kang's little brother. That seems very accurate. But for real though, is there any legitimate questions while Abraham destroys Titan some more, or is it just going to be more of this Titans roast fest for another 10 minutes? Because if that is going to be the case, I might go for the Lou, but you know. Ugh. See you, Lord. Take care. Well, thanks for sticking around, and it is a pleasure having you around, Tropical Ace. Hope you have an ace day. Wish Dove finds the Predator house. Me, you could have called the police. Wow, like Titans are so dumb, it's ridiculous. Like, I think you should collab with me on the Titans video at some point, but you know. We'll see how things turn out first. That would be comedy gold. And unless people haven't been on the live stream, they'd be confused on what this whole hatred towards Titans is all about. And since we've got only 5 people watching, send me as many questions as possible before I go, because I am bursting to go to the toilet and I am risking my bladder for your entertainment. I am surprised that I've kept this song going on loop the entire time, because at this point it is starting to get on my nerves and I keep abusing it for most videos in relation to Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame and anything Thanos related. Like, Jesus. Dove, we gotta find Jason Todd. Me, never gonna happen. Yeah, by the time they find Jason Todd, he's gonna be dead. Or he's probably going to be laying there to waste. Like, Jesus. Like, that whole Titans show must not be renewed, and it should be cancelled, and it should not be released, even though they've already done casting. Also, if you want to collab, DM me my Instagram. I don't have a Instagram. Well, I do have a personal one, but I don't use it. But if you've got a Twitter or a Discord, I'll probably make one and then you can hit me up. But at this point, I think since there's no more questions, I'm going to end this live stream. And since there's only 3 people, I may as well leave. But again, thank you all so much for the questions and all of the Titans roasting and all of the subs. And all of the questions. You lot are the best. I'll check on Discord, that's fair enough. But like I say, thank you so much for this special occasion. I should do more live streams eventually. And it was basically a Titans verse, it really was. But yeah, enough of me saying thank you. I am going to go. Thank you so much for watching. And hope you all have a great day. So, for one last time, because I am legit nervous on terms of live, thank you guys for watching this live stream. Please like and subscribe. Take care, and have a good one. If I can actually get it to end. Let's get it to end.